Nakore Apparel is a lifestyle brand inspired by and created for those who unabashedly seek, speak, and live in truth. Nakore is the African Adinkra symbol for truthfulness, and the clothes speak truth in all its forms with the ultimate aim of love and justice. If you're down to expand the culture, break barriers, and eradicate injustice wherever you find it, then Nakore Apparel is the brand for you. Go to NakoreApparel.com. That's Nokore Apparel.com.
Nakore, apparel for truth tellers.
You are now tuned in to the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast.
Yo, this is DJ Brainstorm on the mic with you right now, coming to you live and direct with episode number 350 of the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast. The DMST podcast is back, episode 350 for you motherfuckers.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you to everybody tuning in on Facebook Live and YouTube, the Duo Podcast, and everybody tuning in throughout the week, SoundCloud, Stitcher, TuneIn, Radio app, Apple Music, all of that. No whooshka. Anywhere, wherever, however you get your podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in. Playboy, how you feeling?
Feeling great, man. Playboy the DJ, Playboy DA DJ. Another show, another week, man. 350. Let's get it, man.
Ulysses, how you feeling?
Blessed, healthy, and wealthy per usual. I'm excited. This is raw. Like, this is 350, man.
Dev, how you feeling?
I'm here, man. Not in the best.
I want to say this, though, real quick, though. People don't see what goes on behind the scenes. Just want to say, really appreciate you,
Dev be
dog.
getting shit together.
Man.
Like, I really, truly, like, these
He's
is flowers.
Inspector Gadget of the soundboard right now. Dev
For
is
real.
getting shit together.
So shit was crazy, man.
Yeah, but just wanted to say that real quick, man. Appreciate you.
And
man.
I'm like, man, without fucking MacGyver over there.
Yeah, he's the MacGyver of the board and shit. But
Yeah, man.
All right, let's go around the room, figure it out. Ulysses, how was your week?
Oh, my week was awesome. Like, it couldn't have been no better. I actually had a good balance of work and life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't burnt out. Like, I'm good.
That's what's up.
Playboy, how was your week?
My week been good, man. I can't complain, man. Just getting back in the swing of things with everything. But everything's good, man. Life's good right now, man. I miss how the saying go, minus the bullshit, life's great. I'm straight, man. I can't complain. I'm here. So I can't complain at all. So I'm straight, man.
All right. Dev, how was your week? You done with school, right?
Yeah, I'm done with school. Yeah, I was done last week, but it was cool, man. Just I mean, it's been a rough week physically, but as long as you alive, you good to go. But
only one alternative.
It's been a tough week, man. But I'm here. You know what I'm saying? At the
sir.
pod. So,
All right.
how was your week,
What
man?
about you, man?
It's been all right.
Yeah,
it's been all right.
shit, I ain't gonna fake. Sometimes it ain't right. It ain't right.
Yeah.
You
No,
ain't feeling
it's
right.
been
You
all
ain't
right.
feeling
Man,
it.
it was a week. It was nothing too highs, not nothing too low or anything. It was work, stuff like that. And, did a little DJ yesterday,
Yeah.
so it's all good.
Well, yeah,
all
that's
good.
what's up, man.
All right, man. It's episode 350. I know. I think Toya was over in the Facebook. Said congratulations. So anybody that's in the Facebook watching,
Yes, thank you.
Thank y'all for tuning in, obviously, and everybody that's watching on the YouTube
Toy.
right now. Again, thank y'all, man. It's a long ride. It's obviously we've been doing Addict for, going on 8 years. It's a long ride. And like Playboy said, when you pull up, sometimes you don't know what you're gonna get, and you got to spend 30 minutes trying to get the stuff together just so we can go live and stuff like that. So it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff like that. It's a lot of shows being edited behind the scenes. It's a lot of pop-ups at events and a lot of link-ups with artists and stuff, which I came across somebody yesterday that's interested in kind of doing the show. But it's just a lot of stuff, man. And so, man, I'll just tell y'all I appreciate y'all for, for the time that's been put in over these years, and I appreciate everybody that's been tuned in, in and out over the years, or here every week, or damn near every week, and all that stuff. And it's been a long time. The podcast game is so different now. Yes. It's when we started way back in 2016, it was like we said it was a lot of podcasts then. Nigga, everybody has a podcast now, and it's a different game now. Trying to sit out here and do this and have people tune in or even give a shit about you. So for the people that do, we really do appreciate y'all.
Hey, flowers given, yes, that part.
It's been
for real.
I was thinking about this the other day. I'm just like, man, I remember when we just began doing this. And even in that time frame, Dale, you was doing your thing too, as far as shows and different stuff, man. Yeah. And I tell you, man, even from a nigga that's like kind of in the background that don't really do a lot of technical or different things, I like I told you before from the onset, I want to give y'all flowers, man. It ain't easy, man. It ain't easy to show up every single week and take care of certain stuff. I know my certain situations have prohibited me in some areas as far as being.
We just gonna let that slide the way he tried to say prohibited. We gonna let that slide though.
I was gonna let it float. Yeah, I was gonna let it float.
Prohibited.
I'm like, this is y'all. This is y'all.
It sound like Pops on the episode of Fresh Prince. You got to get your momentum up. All right, go ahead.
Hey,
no, I just want to say I appreciate y'all, man. Because y'all know what I've been going through with different shit. So I'm just glad to be here, man, and be. I wouldn't want to be nowhere else or doing this with nobody else but y'all. I just want to say that. Yeah. So that's my spiel.
Oh, getting
except for you
already.
Except for you.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I got a lot to say. Maybe I'll say it next week or something. I'm off muscle relaxers right now, so I'm not as bad as when I took that edible cookie. But as long as nigga ain't robbing me right now, life is a haze. You know what I'm saying? As long as my back ain't tightening up, these muscle relaxers is a mother. Every time I've taken it, I fell asleep. You know what I'm saying? But
I remember somebody when I was having back issues, they was talking about maybe taking some. I've heard the stories of people taking them, how it just basically put them out.
Yeah, so put you out. I took one at 1, woke up at 3:45, but it's still.
It's in your system.
It's in my system, boy.
So
still relaxed.
Somebody need to drive you home.
Take another one.
Taking another one. And I'll see you niggas in the morning. That's where I'm at. I don't give a fuck what I got to do as long as his back don't hurt. I don't care.
Right.
They give me a horse tranquilizer.
Oh, trust me, bro. I know all about that back, man.
Shit. So
mine's that lower back pain. It ain't no joke for me.
But obviously, 350. It's been a lot of stuff, a lot of ups and downs, and ran into the homie Paco the other night. We possibly. Once we all get in there and see it, might have a spot where we gonna continue to do pod and R&B. Yeah. But was in there with the homies, and Paco ended up walking in, so chopped it up with him for a little bit. He said he wants to. I'm so fucking out of it because I was telling him about 350. He said he want to come on the week after Vegas to do a recap. That's what he said. He want to come on. So I said, Paco, we not letting you come on in the weekend.
Hey,
that will be after the wedding, though.
Yeah, that's the tough part. Yeah. We got. Again, we'll get the whole schedule together for
but I'm
July.
just saying, whatever it's saying it's too late.
Yeah. No. July probably gonna be a wrap.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Maybe the first one, like the first weekend.
I'm gone. I'm not gonna be in Wisconsin.
Right.
Well, I know for me it'll be a wrap.
Yeah.
I'll be in Wisconsin for the 4th for my mother.
Take a whole month off.
Shit, the first month of first month.
Might be that
the
second
first week in July. My job sending me to Alaska. So
we're in the first weekend in July.
Yeah, Anchorage.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'll be in Wisconsin.
I'm joking like a motherfucker. I'm black in the motherfucker. I ain't go to motherfucker.
You never know. They might have some shit at Anchorage.
Watch, I go to work tomorrow. They be like,
so we need you to go to. July might be a wrap. Maybe the second.
Maybe that
week,
second
like I said,
weekend. That might be the
right
only
after
one.
4th of July. Yeah. The one leading until we get us out of here. Then
because after that is Vegas. Then it's wedding.
Vegas. We won't be here in the wedding and stuff. Yeah.
In June, I'm gonna be gone a lot too.
Honeymoon.
Well, not a lot.
June, I definitely won't be here that last.
I'll be out Father's Day of June. I'll be in Orlando.
So
2 Sundays.
This is such a behind the
Two
scenes
from today.
conversation that we have in
I
live.
mean,
Like,
look, man, our peoples, they live with us. They live in our living rooms.
Right,
with
we
us.
family.
To
We
know when
family.
people gonna be here
I used to
tonight.
invite people into my apartment every single Sunday.
Yeah.
you right.
Yeah.
You right.
But again, there's just we thank y'all for that. I didn't know if you had anything you want to say, Ulysses, or did you already say it? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm just like I'm excited. I'm grateful because like this is definitely a commitment to y'all little motherfuckers.
Your tall ass, it's a commitment too.
Yeah.
But it's,
Man, it's 2
it's
hours on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? What else you gonna be doing? Watching TV?
Making cookies.
Do a comedy.
That's true. We doing that.
Nobody doing comedy at 6 o'clock on a Sunday. Come on, man.
Nah, but yeah, it's been a blast. You know, it's we'll keep it
What's up,
going.
James?
We'll keep it going. We know we gotta again like Dave said, we got plans for our next you know, we working on our plans for our next pod and R&B. That's definitely gonna keep rolling. Looks like we're going to be re-upping our lease here, so we definitely got to be locked in for another year up here and stuff like that. So content will be coming. We just hope that when we come back out in those streets that y'all will pull up and y'all support. Because that's really a big thing for us, because it has to be more than just us sitting here doing this pod on Sundays, because again, there's 55,011 podcasts out there, so we got to be able to do something different that's going to be able to keep us going out there. So we hope y'all support when we get back out in these streets real soon.
Yes.
Because we got ideas.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
And me and Paco even cooking up one. So I mean, it's always
Whipping
ideas.
in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's always ideas. You know, so we'll see. So again, we appreciate y'all.
What's y'all? I know we talk about it probably 300, all different kinds of them. You know, we had these milestones. What's your favorite memory from DMST so far?
All right, I said one of my personal ones. I want to try to do two. Let me see if I could do one with.
You talking about shows or
Yeah,
just
shows.
memories?
Just
Period.
just moments, shows, whatever.
I'll do an easy one because I had actually kind of downloaded. I almost posted it one day when India was on the show. Your homegirl India. You know, she does movies and stuff like that for people. Go back and listen. She was
India
on the
been
show
tripping
about.
on her stories recently. Go ahead.
Oh really? I don't
Like India, come on, man.
but she was on and we was talking about the first time you bust a nut or something like that towards the end of the show, and I said something but it didn't come out right, and Playboy kept talking about I was speaking Chinese, and so the last 10 to 15 minutes of the show was all three of y'all just clowning me, and Playboy just kept going back to it the whole time. So that's honestly one of my favorites, one of my favorite moments. Yeah, you kept doing that. Yep.
I remember that show.
Japanese or something you kept saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back at the old place.
I'd ask the question and I don't even know.
What you got? One you lease or Playboy?
You know,
I was in y'all. You know.
my favorite memory is gonna always be Papalooza. I remember after doing the 100th show, we had on the all white, and I remember the moment I stepped out on the balcony. It was just in front of the what's the name, and I was smoking a cigar, and I was just
And the wind started blowing, and my hair was in the wind.
No, but hold on.
Thing is wild,
For
man.
real
Filled
though.
up his vest and it started.
This nigga said my favorite moment is me. Nigga. On the balcony smoking a cigar in a white suit, bitch.
No, because reality is
Playboy, you didn't say when I got dressed walked on the balcony.
right. No, I'm saying that. No, I'm saying that because in that moment.
Cause none of you niggas fuck with me.
I'm saying because in that moment it was so much going on.
It was.
During that time period, a whole lot of shit that was going on. That was like after we ended that show, that 100th show, I was sitting there like, damn, we did it. I told him that a million times, damn, we did it. And I went out there and Danny came out there and took a picture. I mean, it's still on Twitter to this day. Our homie Danny from
he did a lot of photography when we was out there, yeah.
And he took a picture of me, and it just made me just feel like, damn, we was able to, pull the shit off. I ain't gonna say I think Papalooza is my favorite thing from DMSC outside of actually he just mentioned it, Dev did, but outside the episode where Dev had the edibles. You wasn't there for that shit.
Man.
Dev was just sitting there like, I agree.
I swear to God, I had all these points the niggas are talking. I'd be like, they got it.
Because you know Dev gonna have a counterpoint to pretty much everything or whatever. But Dev was just
And they'll
like,
say shit like
I ain't
that.
never seen
Yeah.
Dev just sitting there with his arms crossed
He
the whole
just sitting there
time.
just like this, like I agree.
You know what?
Yep.
You right.
You right.
Yep.
I
The
agree.
whole damn time. The whole damn time.
So
Yep.
I was gone. Dog. I remember the first 5 minutes and like the last 6 minutes.
Dev was in the
Other
clouds.
than that,
Yep.
I don't even remember that episode.
Yeah.
To this day.
And I'll say this too. Another memory, I got like 2 or 3 of them. Another one is when we first moved into that spot. It seemed like everything's just started to roll. You know what I mean? As far as what the picture, the vision we had just started to come into fruition. I said that right this time.
Yeah, you got
sure
that
did.
one.
You sure
Okay.
did. You got that. You nailed that
Okay, I
one.
nailed that one. Now you're coming.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to think of an old one. I guess for an old one, you know, I want to do one. It's almost like it's like BC and BCE or whatever, like the
Yeah.
Bible stuff. But it's like then the old one is just I would say
Past
is,
the brainstorm.
Right.
hey, well, Vegas is coming, and we got to preach to the to the youngins
Yeah.
out there.
I
We
knew it.
got to
I
preach to
knew
the
it.
heathens out there. I'm getting the word ready. We're gonna be speaking the tongues out there,
Yes.
and
Whoa,
you know,
whoa.
oh, that's probably a little too
Whoa,
far.
whoa, whoa,
Probably a little too
whoa,
far.
whoa.
But
Hey.
we for whatever reason we always different. We
Just
celebrated episode 15, not 25 or 20. We
Oh,
celebrated
yeah,
episode
I
15
remember that.
over at we recorded at Paco's house.
Yeah, I remember
and everybody. That's when we got the one picture. It might be on our Instagram somewhere where it's like 440 ounces.
Yeah.
Like OE and stuff like that. It's a black and white photo.
Yeah.
and
everybody got 40 ounces
yeah,
on cup,
we just,
red
yeah,
cups.
we just celebrated over there. We
Should we-
barbecue.
We threw cake
had-
around too.
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that?
we had
Everybody
cake and
smashing
everything.
cake.
Yeah,
Oh, it was all
that.
types of shit.
Yeah, we just had
was wild. It
was crazy.
episode 15.
40s, motherfucker.
Yeah, so I get y'all too. Yeah,
Yeah, of course. After you drink some 40s, you start doing wild shit.
yeah, that was
East
fun.
Cleveland heathens.
What you got, Ulysses?
Probably the first episode. Like, I think the first episode that I was on as a guest was definitely memorable. It's just like when we was like, yeah, we'll have her back. And then definitely when like I made like a permanent appearance there from like if I would say like off like away from episodes, probably Houston for sure.
Oh, definitely.
Houston was an adventure.
Like Houston was just like, dang, like you really got like 3 brothers.
Right.
Like you're literally in a whole nother state, and like you gotta trust these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you really got 3 brothers. So Houston was like big, and then shoot 4 for real, because definitely Paco was. Paco giving me the opportunity.
to
Paco,
do comedy out there. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I said. But Paco giving me opportunity to do comedy out there. Definitely like it was like for sure. Like it wasn't even a conversation. He's like, this was already something that I had already like wanted to happen, and being able to do that and in front of so many different people from different places like that was super dope. I was just showing somebody those pictures for recently of when I did comedy out there.
You know my favorite time in Houston? When we was in that motherfucking pool.
just chilling.
Man, the pool party.
Nigga, Dev threw me the alley-oop and I dunked it, nigga. The nigga said, I'm getting in the pool
I said, fuck it.
the whole
I don't know
time
what
we
y'all
stayed in
niggas
that
doing.
pool. The whole
2
time.
seconds
And-
in, I looked around, I
listen.
scanned the room, I said, oh, these niggas trying to be smooth.
And it was after we had already went to the liquor store.
I'm in
We
this
already went to
bitch.
the liquor store. Oh yeah, we was man.
I'm
What?
cool. I'm in this bitch. 2 feet.
And I stayed in there too. I was like, nigga, I'm just chilling.
Fuck it.
Well, I mean, it was 99 degrees out there.
Yeah.
It was like it was nothing to do.
Oh my
really,
God,
we
these
needed to
niggas
be in
trying
a
to be smooth.
I was
around there. I was-
fucked up.
I was out there. I hopped on the ones and twos a little bit, smoking a cigarette. I mean, not a cigar, but like King K and
I'm
all of them out
like
there.
Newport.
Yeah, smoking a cigar with King K and all of them out there, man. Yeah, it was a good time, man.
A lot of great memories with DMS team.
Yeah. So I always say, did you George?
Mine would probably be, I mean, I think similar to you, least the initial time when you first come on the pod. I know I won't forget that, going to your crib and coming on here for the first time and sitting down with y'all.
Dev got the same goddamn. I'm sorry, Dev is the same nigga from the very first time. Like he's.
Yep.
I just remember that episode of Paco telling the story about getting his goddamn
vasectomy.
his vasectomy, and at one point Dev just being like, Man, come on, man. Like, because you know he was telling the off the wall ass story.
that shit was out of
They've been the
control.
same nigga since he been on her the first time,
man,
literally.
Matter of fact, I remember that episode. I think during that episode, I was like, want to welcome, you to the episode, to the permanently, as far as member wise. That was a big moment for us, man.
No,
that
we
was
talking about
a
the
couple-
first
that was
one.
a couple
When
down
Paco
there.
was still there.
Oh, you talking about the vasectomy
Yeah,
list?
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah. No, I'm talking about when he
yeah,
first came on, as far as
yeah.
the
My bad, I
member.
didn't mean to cut you off, but that shit was
cool.
funny.
And then all of our the events we've done, man. Like we gotta continue to do that. 'Cause
Yeah.
I almost, to be honest with you, the other night, what was that? Thursday night. I didn't even plan on going out. I was at the crib, laid up, watching the damn. It was the first I started
Finals,
first
game
feeling
one.
my knee, and I'm watching the game, and they hit me up like halfway through the second quarter. My homie Bill and Donardo. I hadn't seen Donardo.
Oh shit,
Donardo
he back from
Donardo
Cali.
back
He
from the
lived
house.
back in Cleveland.
Yeah, he
Oh, I
bought
gotta
a
holler
house
at that
and
nigga.
everything.
Yeah.
So Bill called me and Donardo on FaceTime like, nigga, we right around the corner. I said, all right, fuck it, I'll go.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you pull up and I look on the other side and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like this is dope. So it ended up turning into like I just stumbled into that. I wasn't even planning on going out, but what we do outside of the pod always is dope because I like the way we kind of put our heads together and just move. So
Yeah.
a lot of shit we've done up here, different events. Looking forward to what we're gonna do in October with Curvy CEO and shit like that. But I miss a million memorable shits on the pod though. That nigga Brainstorm brought all kind of taco and tequila.
I knew
shit.
somebody was gonna bring that shit up, man.
on March 5th, thinking it was Cinco de Mayo.
I knew y'all was gonna
I'm
bring
like,
that
this
shit up.
nigga's just nice, man. He wants to feed us, man. And it didn't mention to the end of the episode. That nigga said, "Happy Cinco."
I mean, I made food, nigga. I made taco meat and everything. I made
He
food.
pulled up with a spread. I'm like, this nigga love us, man.
I made
that
food.
random?
I said, this nigga is a brother for life, man. This nigga said, don't let these niggas want some tacos. We can bring some tacos. This nigga had like chicken in one, beef, the tortillas, everything.
I made food.
Is a thoughtful ass nigga, man.
Every
I
single.
just luckily had tequila, so it probably further fed into
It did. It did. I just knew it. I was like, oh, this nigga's on board. Yeah.
We all on the same page.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
on
shit.
board, yeah.
And then, honestly, man, I know I don't say it, but when y'all got me that canvas, whatever, after my pops passed was huge, man. That shit was huge.
Yeah, no
That shit
doubt.
was huge, man.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff.
It's a lot of stuff. Coming in here, moving in here.
Yeah, moving here was a dope. The weekend we opened this shit and the people pulled up. Like the Knights pulled in from out of town. Shout out to them. They just did their final episode.
Oh, they ain't doing the show no more? Oh, no.
Yeah. They just dropped their final episode last week.
Wow.
It's
That's crazy, man.
yeah.
The longevity, man.
Yeah. Everybody, they like they said, it's you're doing close to 8 years of doing it, and because they had
Damn.
they started the same time we started. Basically, a lot of us started in 2016.
I got to listen to that show.
Yeah, a lot of us started in 2016. So but people got a lot of stuff going on, and
Making
we know
moves.
it up here. We give y'all, the people that listen, we give y'all an hour and a half, 2 hours, but it's 22 other hours in the day where there's a lot of shit going on and stuff, and so it's like, it's
Shoot,
it's tough.
166 hours in a week.
All that. It's just a lot, man. And so it's you do it because you love it, and then for a lot of us, again, they started the same time we started. I'm not talking about that. I don't know why I haven't reached out to all of them. I'm gonna reach out to all of them individually, but it's just speaking from my point of view, it's just a lot that happens, and if it's not a bunch of income coming in, that's why I'm like, yo, we got to be able to do something more than just a show.
Right.
Because other than that, yeah, you are kind of doing a show. I mean, everybody got a pod. Celebrities got podcasts now, and you turn on the radio, you got a radio show on, then the commercial comes on for the host and their podcast. It's just like, it's 85 million of them out there,
But guess what?
They ain't ours.
Everybody tuned in to us right now.
Yeah, but they ain't ours.
Everybody tuned in and come and support us and fuck with us a long way. So it start there.
Damn, I didn't know that. That kind of got me feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
It
And
start
shout out,
there.
I got to say this real quick, man.
They
Shout
could
out,
be looking at other people.
shout out to the Three Drunken Knights, man. They absolutely, positively played a big role in everything that we've done, supported us.
They pulled up to our events. We done
Everywhere-
pulled up to
everything
theirs.
we've
We
ever
done
done, they
rolled
was
to
there.
Indy for their event. Yeah.
Man, shout out to them, man. I didn't know that. Damn, I'm gonna have to hit them up, man.
Yeah, I said I'm gonna reach out to all of them individually,
Yeah.
but yeah. But so yeah, for all the good and all the bad, all the support and everything, man, we appreciate everybody, man.
What's up, Playboy?
We'll still be rolling.
What happened?
Says James McDaniels watching.
Oh.
Yeah, so we'll keep everything rolling, man, and we
Yeah.
just hope y'all continue to be out there with us, man.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
All right, man.
So Dominique Jones, y'all know who that is?
No.
Anybody have any idea who that is?
The name sounds familiar, but
I know it's somebody black.
It's Dirty.
That's the I saw that on Twitter. Okay, it's the person that bet. I saw the story. I actually liked it on Twitter.
Rudolph. Let's set it up first. Let me go back to us. So Travis Rudolph played football for Florida State.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking to this girl. I guess it's on a Ring camera. They get into it. They get into it pretty heavy. There we go. Dang, I don't know if volume was right for a minute. But anyway, they get into it pretty heavy. And they're like fighting over the Zoom camera. But she's one hitting him. He's not hitting her. So she calls her brothers to come over there.
oh yeah, I did
And
see that.
and quote unquote shoot this shit up. Shoot his shit up is what she tells him in the text message. This ain't everything with her on the stand.
It's just the important part though of her testimony that I saw online. Probably.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's hear what this young lady, it's another part to this I'll get into after this.
And I didn't send my brothers to kill him.
Just sent a text to go shoot up his shit, right?
I didn't say shoot him.
You sent a text to go shoot up his shit, right?
Correct.
Tell the jury what the shit is.
When you're angry, you say things. I'm sure everyone in this courtroom has said something when I'm trying to speak. If you want me to answer your question, you have to let me answer your question.
So if you were responsive to my question, I wouldn't have.
All right. Answer the question, please.
Okay. Can you repeat your question?
Question was shit. What does shit mean in the context of that text?
Anything but him. And I didn't send my brothers to kill him.
Yeah, I actually liked one on Twitter. It's like a longer version of it.
Yeah, I don't want to get too long into it.
Yeah.
But
Wow, I can't.
so in essence, she gets into it with the nigga, calls her brothers over there to shoot him. He, in self-defense, kills one of her brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Whole time, she married.
Mm-hmm. She was already the side piece.
He was
Oh,
a
he
side
was
piece.
a side piece.
He was a side piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, there's the only place that should be occupied by more, that should be further, only people that should be further under the jail is people who touch kids.
Yep.
It's the only ones. She should be so far under the jail. You sent them. That is accessory to murder.
That's
that
a
is
hit.
lynch. That's a hit you put out. That is,
Yeah.
you are responsible for your
Is
brother's
it
death. man.
premeditated?
Yeah. It's premeditated because you said, I need you to go do this.
And I saw this said this week, man, and I've never heard it articulated this way. I can't remember where I was listening to. It might have been Idiots, but it was saying the whole believe all women thing has always been crazy. It's always been a crazy thing to say. You shouldn't believe all, because if you say believe all women, you got to believe all the Karens. You got to believe, like he said on the pod I was watching, you got to believe Emmett Till's accuser. You got to believe all women. That's wild to say.
Right.
You can listen to all people, but you can't just believe everybody and everything somebody say.
We don't claim those heathens.
But
I get what you're saying. Yeah,
I get what you're saying, but for what there's in the world we live in, we should have just believed her. And she talking about it was a more extended version of it. She talking about, I didn't tell him to go shoot up
him.
anything that's not him.
Yeah.
Because she was like, so his mother's wanted the shit? Because his mama's house they came over to shoot up.
Like in the video, you can see him like trying to walk back in the house, and you see her grabbing him and swinging and hitting him and stuff like that in the Ring camera video, stuff like that. And then she did text her brothers, whatever, shoot his shit up or whatever. And like it's a longer version of the video where they running outside, because I think even that the transcripts, I think the guy did an interview too. I think I actually liked that on Twitter too. He was talking about how I think it was his brother that actually went outside first, like when they rang the doorbell or something, and then they kind of like stole on him or whatever, or then he saw the gun or whatever. So that's why he got his shit and went outside, and that's when everything just went escalate. I mean, they riding down the street shooting. I mean, it was like a actual for real ass shootout. But it started because she sent her brothers to his house.
You married, man.
And didn't she lie about what she was saying he did?
Yeah, she was saying he was beating. She was the one beating on him.
Yeah.
I'm fucking believable, man.
She's not taking any responsibility for it.
And this type of shit. I mean, obviously we got more sense, especially in our community. But this type of shit that is. I mean, I don't want to get too deep. But fuck it, it's a podcast. It should get deep. People not gonna like this, but it's the reason why I push back against nigga behavior, like hood nigga behavior. Because all you doing is the people who are ignorant, who are looking to build a case against you. They're looking to keep you in a certain space. Are just gonna use these shits as examples to not give you the leeway that you need to be. So the people who are really truthfully like, no, all this Me Too shit is bullshit. The people who are truthfully on that side, usually their skin is a little lighter than us, and their hair is a little grayer, lips a little thinner. I'm not saying who, okay?
Right.
Usually males. If you are, this type shit happens, it just gives them fuel. It's almost like that what I was talking about the other week. Don't give Trump reason to believe he right. You do that, now you got problems.
Right.
Because you putting a battery in the back of the people who want to keep you oppressed, basically.
In
And
that space, yeah.
this type of shit, not only you trying to frame this dude, you just sent your brothers into the line of fire. Now your brother done got killed.
When I want him in here, yep.
Now the person who shot him is on trial. His career is done. No more NFL for Travis Rudolph. No nothing. Career is over. And for what? Because you was a married chick fucking some other dude? Man, this is crazy. Yeah. And if the fucked up part is the shit, it could be all so simple. You know, it could have just been, I don't know. You know, exactly. It could have just been a simple situation where, I don't know, they got into an argument or a beef, but the problem happens when it turns into this.
Oh, for sure.
When the ball starts rolling and people get sick, people get shot, people's careers over. Like, now you got a lot of blood on your hands at this point.
I don't think she cared, though.
And then, you know the question we don't never ask when it comes to the dudes?
Yeah.
Because we asked this question 1,000,000 times for Derrick Jackson back in a couple of years ago. You know who I feel for most in this situation? Mr. Jones at home, who just getting fucked around on by his wife. She sending niggas to. You love this nigga. Not only is you sucking somebody else's dick, you sending somebody to kill the nigga.
Because you want to keep sucking.
God damn.
She tried to take that dick away.
Stay strong, King. You know what I'm saying? God damn. This man is over there in the depths of despair. His wife, we watching all these videos. That's his wife on trial for another nigga.
Right.
That's crazy. Hey, just keep.
Didn't she say at some point that they wasn't actually in a relationship or something like that?
Who, him and her and Travis were?
Yeah,
they was just fucking.
But she tried to term it a certain way, and it's like, but y'all are, all right, y'all fucking though. But all right.
That's unbelievable, man.
What does shoot his shit up mean?
She said it was anything other than him.
Ulysses, the last time you sent somebody to shoot somebody's shit up, what did you mean by that?
Never.
Huh?
Never.
You gotta talk to the microphone.
I've never asked somebody
okay.
to, no.
Okay.
And that's the thing about it, like, that's, you know, so being 100 as a female with,
Good.
Okay. Being a female. Okay. Being a female, whatever, with men in my family who care about me, I try to avoid all reasons for them to be on that shit. Because, again, that's blood on my hands. So I actually keep all that stuff away from them. There's plenty of times I probably should have made a phone call and didn't. So, nah. Because those decisions are permanent.
Yeah.
And my feelings is temporary.
Yeah, that reminds me, too, of, like, people say how if you got something going on in your relationship, you really shouldn't tell, like, family or something like that. Because it's like, because you don't know what you're going to do in that situation. So it's like if you tell your fam,
automatically
and then the fam gonna take your side. But then if you wind up being like, but it's all right, dumb, just like,
Because
The fam don't forget that shit though. You forgave him, but the fam though. Now it's uncomfortable for the other person.
Now the fam and the person you still with is at odds.
Yeah.
That's
And then on top
what
of
that
that
remind me of. Yep.
And then on top of that, you never know what you're sending your family into because you have situations where you think your fam is this and that. It could be a whole other ball game. I've seen it happen. Them uncles, all them people you would call and be like, "Oh, go fuck him up." You run into a whole other situation.
Yeah.
And it'd be a wrap.
I dare you send your uncles to come fuck me up. Shit. Like, that's just crazy. It's crazy talk, maybe. But I didn't even think of from that angle, but yeah, you got to keep family out of your relationship. You absolutely have to.
Absolutely.
Because for the exact reason Brainstorm just said. God, I mean, it's perfect for you if y'all break up.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
Because now you got your perfect sounding board for the rest of your life. The fuck that nigga or fuck that chick brigade is gonna be with you forever. But God forbid y'all reconcile. Now what?
Then the fam just hates you. They literally hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard this one saying or whatever, like, be careful who you tell your business to because you will forgive them, your family and friends won't. So it'd be a wrap. It'd be hard to come back from, like, once you, especially when, like our job is to protect you. You know what I'm saying? So don't tell us something that's gonna have us
ready
be
to ride.
like in that position to be like, okay, well, I want you to be happy, but also don't want you to be out here looking stupid. So
yeah, it's tough.
Yeah,
because because then you, I mean, you get at odds with a fan with somebody's family. Because you're not in a relationship with their family,
right? And
so there's no incentive. There's zero incentive at all for either party, the family member or the person you're in a relationship with, to mend fences. There's zero incentive because you're not in a relationship with them.
And that's a sad reality, though, because you got a lot of people, especially when it comes to, like, when you marry somebody, that think that they married you too.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people say that.
And that's not the case.
Yeah.
Like, but they think because, this is what it is, this is my whatever, then you got to
This is
deal
my
with
brother,
us too.
you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm cool on that shit. I've dealt with that plenty of times before. I'm not on that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you marry into the family, but you don't marry.
No, it's just because conversations and things that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what kind of, like, freaky shit your brother or sister be on. You have no idea. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you out here standing up for some motherfuckers and some wild shit be happening in their bedrooms or laundry room or whatever the fuck, wherever they like it. It's just, you can't get insights into anybody's relationship.
Right.
It's going to be parts of your relationship that's held under wraps when you're dealing with people in the outside world. It's just that simple. Because very rarely do you go and have conversations with people about what you did and what you didn't do. Like, the amount of manipulation she had to use in order to convince her brothers to go over to some nigga house that wasn't her husband is
Unless
wild.
it was some real niggas.
Ooh.
What's wild?
Unless it was some real niggas.
But if it was real niggas, they'd have been like, nigga, that ain't Greg Jones, your husband. I don't know his name.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you sending me over some nigga house for?
But people be so stuck in that mentality that it's whatever.
But you know for a fact that they probably didn't know the truth or why they was.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You never know the truth of somebody. She didn't cap talking about maybe they was separate. Something crazy. She didn't.
But I'm pretty sure he was probably threatening to tell her husband. So that's the only reason why you.
No, don't put it back. So here we go. It always got to be the nigga fault.
I get your opinion. I get your opinion.
But they talked about what it was. No, she's insane. That's where the buck stops. Okay. She was fucking some nigga and it was over some other chick that he was talking to.
I was getting ready to say it probably was a situation.
Ma'am, you're married.
She married. You was fucking him, cheating, and he probably was doing his thing, which he's rightfully so.
Rights.
Yeah.
You got mad thinking, arrogant, narcissistic.
Exactly what it was.
And like, you better not be. I'm fucking you. I'm married, but you better not be fucking nobody. Type shit. You kill me with that shit.
You crazy.
These
motherfuckers crazy out here, man.
I'll call before I come.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Crazy, man. No, man. But hopefully, I mean, I don't know what they got to do. I don't know what the justice system can do, but in these situations, man, people need to go to jail for that shit,
man. Oh, for sure.
That is accessory to murder.
Yeah.
Period. And that's what. So did the boyfriend? Well, not the boyfriend. The
Travis.
That guy. Did he die?
No,
he shot her brother. Yeah. So she sent her brothers over there. He killed one of the brothers.
Okay, so she's
shootout.
responsible for her
Her
brother's,
brother's death. Yeah.
So she
and
just
she
go to
said,
jail.
I didn't send my brothers over there to shoot him. I sent them over there to shoot his shit up.
Everybody know what she
Nigga, but what's his shit?
So
What you
Larry's like,
talking about?
what is his shit?
The fuck is he talking
She gonna
about?
say everything but him. Get the fuck out of here.
Crazy.
And she really think that's gonna work.
And that's the thing, man. I didn't even think about that. You put the battery in your family's back. The thing, and then you never know how your family's gonna react.
That's the other part.
They end up reacting crazy. Now his life gone.
They see you out somewhere. Oh, you fucked my sister over. Or
Yeah.
you fucked my brother over. Whatever. All types of stuff.
What if I fuck you over right now, nigga? Shut the fuck up talking to me. Nigga.
Right.
Fuck
Yeah,
you
that's
talking
crazy.
about?
And then on top of that,
Niggas
it's a
always-
situation, who knows the brother that died? Let's just say he got kids and he had a wife.
Yep.
Now they mourning
They
and
ain't got
go
no
about to go
daddy,
through
yeah.
different shit. Be fatherless and she deserved to go to jail, like under the jail.
It's gonna be some slow.
She put out a hit. That's what that is.
She put a hit out on him.
It was a hit.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It's gonna be some slow singing.
Thinking
and
she
flower,
tough,
and flower
want to
bringing.
be all cool. Thinking she tough.
Yeah.
Oh, go shoot that shit up. I can imagine how that
Ugh.
text and all that shit went. Oh, this nigga, this is that. I need y'all to go. Blah 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 blah. All right, stupid niggas.
Biggie Smalls' line of life came to life. Slow singing and flower bringing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
My
man.
burglar alarm start ringing.
God
Right.
damn, man. That's fucked up. That's a fucked up situation.
It is.
man.
It is. It is. So, speaking of nigga shit, let me ask y'all a question. Well, I guess not. Well, it's kind of thinking about what you just said pre-show. When you was joking about a pack coming in or whatever, and it was a joke.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about hitting the lick or whatever. Like, what would y'all do if you had a chance to hit a lick? Like, I got two questions. So on the small scale, real quick, I found some money the other day. I was going to the car. I had to go get something out the car, and I was coming
Hold on.
downstairs.
Is this true?
I ain't find a huge amount. Well, I guess it's a larger amount than what people normally find. Not like change your life money, nothing like that. But I found some money. But I got two questions. The one is about hitting the.
I got a question, nigga. How much money you
I
got?
got a question.
Before we get anywhere.
Okay, put like this: is it hundreds?
No, it's not hundreds. No,
But was it over 100?
it was over 100.
Oh god damn!
So I have a question.
The Lord is my shepherd. You know what I want.
I got.
I don't have any. You already know my answer.
You already
Ask
know.
him.
You already
Ask
know.
him
So
to.
you know what I'm
Ask him
gonna ask.
to.
I was gonna ask because I was feeling bad. Like, yo, should I take this to the? All right,
To the what? To the what, nigga? To the what? To the police station? What you think the niggas gonna do? Hey, we got lunch on my niggas. This nigga came here.
So I was coming down the
Where you
stairs.
gonna take $172? $172.
No, I'm
Where you
coming
take
down the stairs.
$172 to? I'm trying to guess.
I'm coming. No,
Where you gonna take $118 to?
234.
So I came down the stairs. I'm like to go out the door, right? And I look on the ground. I'm like, oh, that's money. And you can tell like the new hundreds. It got that like that little line, like that little like goldish line or something. I'm like, oh, that's 100. So I'm like, let me bend down, pick it up. I'm like, oh, it's another bill right here. It was a 50. So it's $150. And I'm like, is this real?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, it's real.
So I'm like, is it real?
Ask me a question.
So I quickly put it in my pocket and walked on out the door and went on to the car. And I got upstairs to ask Carlisha. I'm like, I just found some money. I'm like, I don't know what I should do with
She
it
said, "Hell yeah, keep that shit."
because I'm like,
What you lease? I mean, who you lease? What Carlisha say?
she want me to keep it.
That's right. That's a married woman. That's a married woman right there.
Playboy, your payment for the for my haircut is courtesy of the money I found in the hallway on Monday.
Man, I'm about to be an accessory to.
Now he got the unmarked the marked bills.
No, but
He's gonna try to go to get a sub sandwich. They gonna arrest his ass.
He's gonna come in. Get on the motherfucking ground.
These bills been flagged by the feds.
Oh man, that's funny. Man.
but no, but yes, I was like, but would y'all? I thought about taking it to the desk, like maybe putting it in an envelope, just like if anybody asks, say they lost something, whatever. But it's just, I mean, I don't want to block my blessings. Like I don't want something to happen in life where it's like something bad happened to me because I kept this money. But I mean, shit, nigga, I'm broke too. So I mean,
This is how I feel. I done had a lot of bad shit happen to me in life. Everything I get is a blessing to make up for the bad shit that happened.
Right. I feel that.
I done had enough bad shit.
I can understand.
Everything is a blessing.
I ain't even lie. This is probably like about 2 months ago. I can't remember exactly where I was, but I was damn, where was I? It was either a store. I was with one of my homies, and I went in the store and I'm walking past like a certain point, and I was sitting there, and I walked past. I'm like, damn, they go $20, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna leave it. My nigga looked at me and was like, pick up that motherfucking money. Mm-hmm. I was like, right in my pocket. Hey, it's a blessing. Mm-hmm. You know, I've been going through things. It was a blessing.
Yeah.
What about you, Elise?
You turning it in? To who?
I have returned people's money, but it's because I've seen like when it failed.
Who dropped it? Yeah.
Now I will do that. If somebody drop it, I give it to them like in that instance.
Yeah.
But y'all should have seen the look.
You should have been more protective of your shit, man.
Hey, if shit was a person,
this nigga just dropped a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas is better than me. I say this shit all the time, boy. I ain't shit.
So in my situation, Ulysses, would you pocket that money?
I mean, if I didn't see who dropped it, yeah, I pocket it.
I mean, it's been like a week now. I ain't seen no notices go up in the building or nothing.
If
like
I
that.
knew y'all, I would get the money back. Like if I was like, oh,
Right,
Jay,
right.
you dropped some money.
right?
If it was the nigga guest on the podcast, I don't know this nigga. I only know their stage name.
Nigga be sitting there like,
Yeah.
guess will come back and be like, did you? I think I lost. No, we didn't see shit up
What you
here.
talking about, baby?
on the floor, but some carpet in here.
Yeah. Only thing on the floor. Oh, I got something to talk about in a minute. Just,
Okay.
just let me forget. Yeah, but that.
Oh man,
Yeah, but I just want that show. But yeah, so like Playboy had said pre-show, he was joking about like a Pat coming in or something. It's like if y'all had the chance to hit a lick, but it was illegal, like dead ass illegal, but it got y'all some real money. Like would y'all take the chance to do that shit?
No, I couldn't do this because of my daughters. I couldn't do it. Anything that's gonna take me away from them deliberately, I couldn't do it. If I didn't have kids, it's a different conversation.
Okay. I'm on the same thing. I just
Now Playboy gave me the look that I gave him. Letting to be straight, put some money aside for me.
nigga, I be doing 40 upstate. They be in college and everything. No, I don't know, man. I'd say that me now, no.
Back in the day,
Some years ago, it'd be
maybe 2.
I ain't gonna tell who
Some
it
years
was.
since we've been on the pod or what? I mean,
nigga. Let's just say pre-pod.
Yeah.
I probably would have been like, okay, you know, depending on what it is and who involved in the circumstances and situations.
I ain't gonna tell who it
as
was.
I can.
I ain't gonna tell who it was. This is ironic. Maybe if y'all remember, you can ask me after the show. I think I might talk about this before. I don't have no real record. I got arrested a couple times in Georgia, but for dumb shit, for like not switching my tags over and not going to court.
Yeah. Oh, I already know who you about to bring up. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but my boy was
Yeah.
wanted me to stash. He wanted to use the apartment to stash
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
some pounds of weed, and I'm like, my young dumb like, hell yeah, shit. I was gonna get some nice little bread for it, but I had just moved in with Leah. She was like, man, I wish you would bring that shit into my house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, if it wasn't for her, ain't no telling what would have happened, bro. Because I would have. But nigga, here's your closet right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would have let that shit ride.
There's a key on top of the frame on
You
top
know
of
what I'm saying?
above the door. Yep.
I would have went on here, but I ain't do it, man. Good, thank God though.
Yeah.
But I think we all got those kind of situations growing up when we grew up.
Man,
You're a little younger than us, so you still got a couple more years.
She's selling weight right
I
now.
would never do nothing like that. Ever. I got
Ever.
morals, ethics, and values. And
That's it, huh?
freedom and
You ain't going for it.
No.
That shit don't even make sense. Okay,
All right.
if you say so.
All right.
We gonna keep it moving so we don't cause no issues with the feds.
We don't want to incriminate no
Right.
up here.
But not real quick. I wanted to get y'all take on this. I feel like male rap has plateaued right now with new artists. Like everybody's kind of saying the same shit in the same vein, and the female rappers, summer 2023, are the ones making certified like all the club bangers, all the dope ass beats, the shit you play in your car. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas say. Go home, watch the fucking Put It On The Flow remix with Lotto and Cardi B. That shit hard as fuck.
Oh, that one.
Nigga
what's
rip
it
me
called?
out the
Was this in
plastic
video?
I've been nigga brand
Yeah,
new.
yeah,
That
yeah,
shit
yeah.
hard as
What's it called? Was in
fuck.
the video? Yeah.
Then Scarlett from New York. You heard that? Have you heard that shit? That this is New York. What the fuck I look like? Tell a nigga good morning. You ever heard the man? That shit hard.
Yeah.
She remind me like a female DMX, but and then the one cut the area code shit.
Area. I was about to bring that up, but also Pound Town is like the
Pound Town
is like the number one
anything
song
Gorilla
right
put
now.
out. The roll call, the Shibuya roll call song, like women are making all of the club bangers,
song,
bro.
Old girl says she never even heard the Luda song. People was that was a bit story.
But for the simplicity of the beat,
I love the beat.
It's fucking lunchroom
boom.
Table.
Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I
hard.
love the beat when it first. That was the first thing that drew me to the song.
Hard.
Yeah,
I got somebody buzzing my ride stub. He beating me lobster and pasta. That shit hard.
I love the beat when it first came
like
out.
nigga, don't judge me this summer, nigga. I'm my windows down music.
Hey,
I'm
he
loud.
ready to be a bad bitch.
Hell yeah. I'm a city girl with a W this summer.
Now he can't toss his hair in the wind.
Yeah, I can't toss it in the wind. I'm a city girl this summer, nigga. Off top. They making the hardest music,
He
bro.
gonna pull up to Vegas with a patch of blonde right here.
Don't do that.
Get the yellow nails like Drake.
Drake got yellow and blue nails or something like that. I saw online.
I'll Travis Rudolph one of y'all niggas.
Man, come on, man.
With yellow fingernails in Vegas, man. I ain't got time for that shit, man.
But you're right though. It's like some of the best songs that are out right now.
I'm like the top 5-6 songs out are female songs in rap music right now.
Yeah.
I can't think of any songs hotter than them songs. Cause this is the problem that dudes is gonna have. For a long time, hip hop, it went from straight hood. It went from like the beginnings to origins, but then once it became the mainstream shit, it was straight hood shit.
Yeah.
Then it started getting catered towards women, and then the niggas will fuck with it. Like, but now this is the problem.
Dance.
This the problem. If the women start making better songs that cater towards women, they gonna fuck with the women first anyway.
Yeah.
Women gonna fuck with women. Women and white boys do more, you know what I mean, for hip hop than we do. And if they start making better songs that cater to women than dudes can make,
yeah.
Cause all this shit is not without a legit Meg single, a legit Cardi single, even though she featured on some shit.
Mm-hmm.
The Ice Spice is still her cut is still like when you think of like the top 10 rap songs, it's like 70-80% females right now.
Mood is still
who?
Munch and
yeah,
her two songs, Munch and In Her Mood or whatever. That's
so I'm trying to think.
Princess Diana.
That was
Nicki
another cut of
Minaj?
hers. Yeah, that was another one of hers.
Because I'm thinking, man, a rap right
and
now.
And Nicki hopped on the whatchamacallit. She hopped on the Pound Town remix.
Yeah,
I think. Nicki hopped on that one. Yeah.
And like right now, I can't even relate it to a time in sports. This might be post Jordan, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but like when you think, huh?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying when you think of the males, it's just. You know, I mean, they cool, but you talking about like Young Boy, they just not making. They not there right now, and like it's been no new Cole, Kendrick, Jay-Z, Drake.
I'm really trying hard to think, and maybe because I just been sitting down for the last month or so. But I'm really trying to find the one song that's a guy's artist, like a dude's
that's a
artist
go.
right
Yeah,
now,
it's a banger.
I'm sitting here right now, like, yo, every time it come on, I'm just like, yep, that's my shit right there. Every time I want it, and I just.
That's
it, but maybe because
Scarlett
I've been
shit.
sitting around.
Scarlett could be having me in the car ready to fight a nigga.
I remember.
Man, that shit hard as hell, man. Mm-hmm. I don't know if y'all ain't heard Scarlett.
No.
I'm about to play that shit. That shit hard as fuck.
I never heard it. Yeah.
Man, that Scarlett hard, boy.
But I do agree with you in the fact that it's if they out here doing it musically, then fuck it. I just want to see the game continuing. What I tell y'all before the show, I was listening to the song. It was the old Wiz Khalifa song. I'm like, these niggas can't even do a verse. Like they really can't do a verse. It's a line of song. I mean, it's a verse of one-liners, and the one line doesn't have to do anything to do with the next line, and it's a constant thing. So the verse doesn't make any sense. And so like for fun, I put on, which probably wasn't fair. I put on Jay-Z after that just to listen to some songs, and the verses make sense. The whole verse is telling hell, fuck it. The whole song is telling the story.
Yeah.
You know, but these niggas can't even do a verse, and so it's like, but if they're the ones doing the music and the shit is hidden right now, and everybody say the same thing, well, they don't rap about nothing, or they rap about the same thing, so they rap about stats or whatever. But they rapping, nigga.
Cardi rapping her ass off on that remix though, rapping her ass off. She said, "Nigga, the only thing that's free with me is free to bros." Like she rapped her ass off on that. Like we said it a couple years ago, just in the hip hop universe. Like, man, women got to step their bar game up, and they have.
I feel like they have.
Because it's the thing. When it comes to R&B music, I would prefer to listen to female R&B music. It's a little bit more insightful. It's a little bit more storytelling. You know what I mean? You hit. I mean, any one of them, from Marsha to Janae Aiko to her to
Coco.
any of them. Summer,
Coco.
yeah, Coco, Jasmine Sullivan. It's a lot of them. Like when they sing, they're singing.
Jasmine did a whole basically
album,
concept
brother.
album, nigga.
The only person that did that
Hotels was a dope ass album.
The last
by Jasmine
album
Sullivan.
Mel did like that was Life Jennings, Life in 14, whatever. That was the last album that was like, I'm telling a story from beginning to end. Like, they don't do it that much, but women, the stories, even though they're not necessarily catered to us all the time, they tell more of a story in their music.
I agree.
I would prefer, it's either like 70s and the early 80s R&B. 90s R&B obviously is like the golden age of shit, just from the sound, but the storytelling aspect. And then nowadays, the women, think of male R&B artists right now. This is not a lot of male music makers. Like, I can't think of no new R&B artist. I mean, it's a couple of, you got Lucky Day and shit like that, but they ain't as big as her and SZA and all them. They
like
killing
Leon
shit.
Thomas. What is it?
Summer Walker?
Is it Leon Thomas? I think it is. I like the he ain't newer, but got the one cat, Kenyon Ditson. I like him.
Like, they dope, but the people who are
but like the people that's got just the shit
females, man. And even Summer Walker new project. You know what I mean? It might not be up our alley, but for women, that shit hard, man.
I liked Ella Mae's last album.
Man, Ella Mae's different. And then my all-time favorite, Ari Lennox, man. Partially because she's funny as fuck. I don't know if I ever follow her on social media. Probably the funniest person that's a musician on social media. But like, they just killing music right now, man.
Yeah.
We know, but Babyface put that whole album out of all the
Ladies
the
Night
female
Out,
artists, Ladies Night Out, and it's a dope project from beginning to end.
Yeah,
I know Babyface's stamp is on it as far as the work he does.
Only thing I don't like is Babyface in the videos. Let me see if I can find him. Have you seen him in them videos? Nigga looks terrible.
Well, he's old, man.
He looked like Tito Jackson.
Yeah, he's old.
Jermaine.
She put a video up for that song.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the images for it. He just looked weird, man.
Oh, he's old now. He was on. I was watching him on Tank's podcast, which was actually a really good episode. Tank gets some good interviews on this podcast.
Okay, fine. Video.
But yeah, he's just old now. It's like speaking of old. Sorry to transition, but speaking of old, these old ass white guys out here having kids. Robert De Niro had a kid. He had a kid. The baby. Yeah, and then Al Pacino. His Robert De Niro's Al Pacino's girlfriend, I think, is 29. Yeah. 29. How old is Al Pacino, man?
80 something.
Yeah. I know he's got to be 80 something. You are absolutely right with that one. What's the absolute number?
82, 84.
He is 83 years old.
Ooh.
83. 29-year-old girlfriend who is pregnant right now. Robert De Niro just had he was on the Today Show or something the other day, something I was watching, and they was asking him about it. And he's like, "Oh, how does it feel to be changing diapers again?" He said, "I really don't do any of that." I know, motherfucker.
He's 79.
Because you're 79 years old. I know that.
Damn, man.
And y'all was mad at motherfucking Smokey for giving them gasms on his CD with Smokey Robinson. Y'all was mad at him. They actually having babies. Come on, man. Come on. What's the oldest y'all want to have?
He just got to stop, huh? How old is Mackenzie?
Come again, say what?
9, 30, 32.
You know what? I ain't gonna even lie.
You want another one?
Wow.
I've been thinking about.
He been jonesing for another kid. He been jonesing.
This nigga's crazy.
I
So you want to get up in the middle of the night, change diapers? What he just on? You want her to do it? This nigga's a chauvinist. This nigga's a male. He wants a baby and no response. You want to get up and change diapers at 2:30?
I just want to turn over and eat my wings off the mantelpiece, but then I didn't eat all the way.
Oh,
but I honestly have been sitting.
kid.
I've been thinking about another child lately.
Ladies, Playboy's available. Call him Nick Cannon because he wants to have another one. So
hell no, I want no goddamn kids.
Elise, what's the oldest you think you would want to have a kid?
I'm sorry?
What's the oldest you think you would want to have a kid?
So aggressive.
So what's the oldest you think?
You right? Okay. However old God let me, because like honestly, I haven't had a kid yet. I would love to have triplets and get out the way. Cause I wanted 3 kids.
Usually as you get older, that number dwindles.
Nope. 3 kids.
You still want
2
3?
identical boys and a fraternal girl.
You was just gonna keep getting further away from the microphone.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. 2 identical boys and a
Minutes
fraternal
gonna be
girl.
another.
Y'all know what I mean. All right. Okay.
No, but Harold. Because my mom was born to my grandmother at 45. My grandfather was 53. So,
Damn.
45 seems to be the oldest.
Okay. More power to you. More power to you.
I wouldn't mind. Honestly, being honest, I wouldn't mind another one.
Man.
Good for you.
But I would. There are circumstances and conditions. That was a topic I was going to bring up too, as far as love and conditions. But there are conditions to me having another child. But I don't know. We'll see.
Ooh, you a good one.
So I got some.
Come on.
Segue out for that. TK Kirtland.
That's my
said
name.
that if I get married, I'm either being faithful or I'm paying all the bills. I'm not doing both.
I think I saw that.
TK, shut the fuck up, man.
TK is problematic like that, but
yeah,
he be 100 with the people that he talked to at the very least. So you got to respect him for that.
Yeah,
you got to respect him.
That's just like
do you?
I mean, you got to respect the honesty.
I don't respect. Maybe it's the easy in me. I don't respect everybody. I don't respect, especially dumb shit when it's said. I don't respect dumb shit.
Of it. If he meets a lady and tells
I feel
her
like
that,
nigga trying to be extra. I don't feel like he being honest.
Okay.
I mean, stand in front of your woman and tell her that. Go home and tell her that. And see, it don't make no sense. Like, if I'm really living life,
you gonna pay bills. It ain't nothing wrong with paying bills and being.
Then she gonna be like, well, get the fuck out. I mean, what do you mean?
It may depend on the level of money you got.
It don't.
Let's just be honest. Not for you, for the lady. It may depend on the level of money that you have as the person that's coming to her saying that. What do you think, Ulysses? No, that was your question.
I mean,
this ain't gonna break the whole microphone. You got to slide the cord into the middle. Because I think that it's caught. Yeah, there you go. It's caught in your leg. Okay, you good.
My bad.
You gotta put it
oh yeah, because it should be up here.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Boom.
You got it.
So but I can. At the end of the day or whatever, if I'm paying all the bills, I might as well be single. Like, either we gonna do this or we not.
So did he say pay all the bills, or just said pay bills?
No, pay all the bills.
So he said, if I pay all the bills, I'm cheating. Basically.
He can fuck whoever he wants to.
Yeah.
It is a stupid stand, but I respect this honesty if they gonna go for it. That's all I'm saying. If they gonna go for it,
it's just hard to find a woman of substance that's gonna go for it. A woman of substance, not some little pushover, but an actual woman of character and substance.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's gonna be hard to find.
That's an easy one.
I mean, because I think about it, if I'm paying all the bills, whatever, obviously you staying at the house or whatever, taking care of the household, I'm not going to be doing no fuckery at the house, but when I'm outside, I'm outside.
Why? You that nigga? Fuck somebody in the living room in front of the kids. You talking big.
Right.
You talking crazy, do that shit then, nigga. That's what I respect. That's how you know most fights in the hood. When niggas talk crazy and then you challenge they crazy. Oh, now you got limits. Right. Oh, now you don't want to fuck them in the garage because the kid's home. You that nigga.
Right.
Kick your kids out the bedroom and fuck them on the Transformers bed. You that nigga then.
On the bunk bed.
Niggas don't be making no sense, bro. Like, I can't stand hood niggas that don't make no sense.
Right.
Just be trying to sound like the toughest nigga in the room. But then when you push back and challenge the niggas, they ain't got no leg to stand on.
Right.
I ain't gonna be fucking her at home, though. Huh? But
Why
you
not?
a respectful nigga now, huh? It's
crazy.
Shut the fuck up.
But you know the thing is, I've heard...
Man, these niggas, man. Niggas be killing me,
But the
man.
thing is, you know why he's allowed to say that? Because you have women... In the instance, whether it's men or women, let's say the roles of
right.
Either way, I'm
You're
not
right.
saying anything against women, but the reality is, you have women that will be like, okay,
yeah. And if you a nigga who want to be with a woman who do that, then I look at you funny.
Nigga, I had a woman tell me one time, literally, that she was fucking with a nigga, and she said she respected the fuck out of him because he said to her, you know, you gonna be my main bitch. But I'm gonna be fucking other bitches, but you gonna be my main. She was like, I felt that. I respected that.
She was a dumbass.
Yes,
she was a dumbass. She was a dumbass nigga, man.
And And I looked at her like, "Are you serious?"
It's just before.
And the whole, and that was the last time I spoke to her.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's just, I mean, I get it. If that teaches on, man, teaches on. But I would just love for my niggas to tell me the truth.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I know you don't live like that. Even. It's one of the reasons why I got into it with my one nigga one time. I don't want to get no shit away because if you that nigga, why you come to my house take showers in the basement? If you that walk in the house smelling like pussy, you that nigga,
right?
Smell, leave it on your chin, on your mustache, on your fingers, everywhere. If you that nigga, what is you over here trying to take a shower for?
What is that scent you're wearing? That's that pussy.
That's
that pussy.
That's Stacy from 93rd.
Hold on.
It's that 93rd and Harvard.
That's the funny part. I know who you talking about, and he the one that told me that. And she told me that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking?
I never respected that shit because, like, I feel you, but you over here trying to take a shower with motherfucking zest, nigga. Hold on, which one is it? Is you that nigga?
Irish Spring,
or are you trying to cover it up? You gotta pick one. Go be that nigga walking in the house smelling like pussy, and all them conversations you tell niggas you didn't have is gonna end because she gonna try to Travis Rudolph your motherfucking ass.
Right. Or
just be respectable, like, man, I want to be out here fucking these hoes, but I can't.
Exactly.
And just be honest. Then we can connect on that level.
Yep.
Because niggas are faithful to their woman because they love her, not because we get this overwhelming desire to only be with one woman for the rest of our life. It's because we respect our woman. That's what you got. No woman desire only.
Like I said earlier in the podcast, if shit was a person, this nigga said shit, not me.
I love my woman. We all love her. I'm just saying, man. Niggas who do that shit is just, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like, it's to grow the fuck up. I mean, you probably can. You can find a gang of chicks with low self-esteem out here that you can do whatever to. I mean, that's not difficult. It's easy as fuck to find that. Some low self-esteem chick, you can be like, I'm a fuck other chicks, but you gonna be my main chick.
Right.
But the thing niggas don't ever tell you is the amount of mental health and shit going on with her behind the scenes you got to deal with.
Yep.
To allow somebody to do that shit to you is crazy.
Yeah.
Because the moment you enter somebody and start kissing them in the mouth, she like you, bro. It's just that I don't know what it is. I don't know why your mouth is connected. Both lips is connected. But once your lips touch her lips while you inside the other lips, it's over. Y'all go together now.
Right.
Oh man, we done missed a couple comments over there, but that's from a whole other topic, so we'll have to get back to. Sorry, Titan. But no, I agree with y'all. Y'all, I don't think y'all missing the mark. I think y'all 100% right. It's just that as long as there's people out there that's going for it, like you look online, it's just. Like I saw this week, the dude Blueface was shooting a video with a bunch of pregnant women or something like that. That's a dude with him and Krishan or whatever.
She gonna kill this nigga, man. She gonna stop playing.
It's a bunch of stupid stuff that happens.
She crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like people be like laughing about the shit, and it's like
it ain't funny.
It's not cute or funny. Like neither one of them in their relationship at all. It's not funny at all. Neither. But it's just there's people that can go for it. There's people that you can. There are women out here that you can spit a little bit of game to. How that you're doing this or whatever. You're doing this with your right hand or whatever. It's just you can do a little bit and they'll actually go for it. Like you said, you told them, "Oh, you my main one." You know, and there's also some guys that you can women sit there and they tell them whatever little small things or whatever, and then that's just that. So I don't know. So we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, we got one more thing I think we're gonna get to.
All right, what we got?
I just want to ask y'all real quick. At this thing the other day, you know, we all get those deja vu moments. And damn, I put the question in my head real quick. I mean, in my phone real quick. Like, what do we do in those deja vu moments? Like, what do you kind of really think about? I was pulling into the parking lot the other day, and they was talking about John Moran or something. It actually might have been last week or whatever. And then I was like, damn, I literally one of those moments. I've been here before. Like the shit was that goddamn real. I've been here before. What do y'all do in those deja vu moments? Like do y'all be like? Is it do it trip y'all out for real or just like, all right, it happened a million times before?
Yeah, it's happened a couple times before in my life, so I don't know why that happens though. I know what you mean. I know that feeling, but I don't know. I don't really do too much. I don't really do nothing. I'll acknowledge it, and then that's about it.
You're pretty much the same this way.
It do make me feel a little weird though. Like like even in that moment, I was like, oh shit. I've been here before. I've done this before. And it was like, I thought mentally by me acknowledging it, the shit would stop. But I was still hearing shit that I knew.
Oh, wow.
I had heard before. And I'm listening to a show. I'm like, yeah, this is just like it was really creepy to me.
Yeah. I don't know. I never really thought about it. I just kind of let it ride off my shoulders, let it slide. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've had that moment where I've thought about it and been like, damn, this happened before.
I mean, I don't even know if it come from a dream or something or whatever. I mean,
Man, it's a lot more I want. It's funny you bring it up because I was just talking to one of my homies about this type of stuff and different stuff I want to explore as far as meanings and different stuff that that happens or transpires. But yeah, I've been in that moment, man, where I've had deja vu. Like, God damn, hold on, this happened before. But did it happen in a dream? Or,
That's what I'm saying.
Type shit. Yeah.
Did it happen in a previous life or something? I mean, like who the fuck knows? Especially if it's something way, way out there.
Yeah. And that's we could spend hours talking about that shit. That's a whole nother conversation.
I was looking up. It's just talking about feeling like you've been there before. I mean, it's probably some situation you've experienced before, but that don't make any sense when you hearing about a situation that just happened with Ja Morant that's never happened before.
Yeah. I mean, they were talking about him, and I'm like, word for word. I'm like, oh, shit. I've heard you say this before.
Wow.
Yeah, that's something, man.
I should look into that myself, just a little bit more just to see how it, why that happens and why we feel that way. Because we done all been there.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
Speaking of Ja Morant, can we get in front of that shit now? When his suspension comes down, can we really get in front of it right now for all the people that's gonna sit there and be like, oh, that was too harsh, that was too this, that was too that? Can we just get in front of it now? Can we talk about the fact that sometimes people just gotta own their shit?
Yeah, like the fact that the NBA is saying, like the commissioner said, we've uncovered some more stuff. Whenever you be like, listen, we don't want to it's almost like I was watching the Cosby Show and Denise was trying to ask them for something, a car.
Oh, it was her money in the bank. I know what you're talking about.
She was her money in the bank, but she kept saying like, no, I got to wait till mom and dad's happy or laughing. And the whole episode was her trying to pick the right time.
Yep.
Whenever you got to wait for the right time to say some shit, there's some shit coming down the pipe.
Bruh, he may not play next year.
Yeah. I mean, if it's more shit they uncovered, then we gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he was very vague when he talking about that.
But basically, he said, "But I don't want to overshadow the NBA Finals, nigga.
Yeah.
What you about to say is gonna overshadow the NBA Finals?
So that means he may be, honestly, just to be
indefinite.
I was getting ready.
You got to apply for reinstatement.
Yep, I was getting ready to say that because if you saying some shit like, if what you got to say gonna overshadow the finals,
yeah, that's some wild shit you gonna say.
Then that means you don't want no distractions, no nothing, because it's gonna captivate the whole moment.
They're gonna talk about it for more than a few days.
And I don't understand what it's gonna be fucked up for Ja because right now, real quick.
No, go ahead.
This is about to be the downtime for sports from now until like August
until training camp.
15th.
Yeah.
To the end of training camp. This is gonna be it,
right?
And they're gonna talk about this nigga every day, every which way. They're gonna dissect this shit. They're gonna psychoanalyze this nigga. This is going to be the topic of the summer 2023. Is gonna be the Ja Morant.
Yeah.
Dissect.
It was almost like back in the day when a big free agent hit the market, and that would be the talk for a little while. Nah, it's gonna be the summer of Ja.
Yep.
Okay. So real quick, while we on that topic, just real quick, I want to talk to the sports heads real quick. 5-minute pieces a piece. Just 5 minutes, 5-minute takes. How y'all feel about Shannon Sharp leaving?
I thought that's Nets.
First take.
What
happened?
I think Shannon Sharp outgrew being Skip Bayless' sidekick. He just started that show.
Yeah.
He just outgrew it.
Yeah.
That nigga.
He's actually bigger. Yeah.
He's,
Skip makes more money, and Skip is a talent. I mean, love him or hate him, he's a talent.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's good at what he does. Like him or not, he's good at what he does. That's why he gets paid the millions he gets paid. Shannon is the star. He's really, really fucking good.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
He has more levels to him. And I guess maybe we relate because we're black, but he has more levels. And
black people in general have more levels. I mean, it's just a fact. I mean, not to be no shade to nobody else, just because black people and anybody who grew up in our conditions, not black people in general, I got to stop saying that, but people who grew up in the conditions we grew up in have more layers because you experience different shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree with you. What do you think? But yeah, I do think he's out. Like you say, I think he outgrew that second chair. And everybody want to point to the DeMar Hamlin stuff or whatever. I think Shannon was already feeling that way anyway.
Yeah.
The Tom Brady shit got to him too.
Yeah. That was it.
He wanted to swing on that nigga.
That was last
absolutely.
straw.
You can see it in his face.
That was last straw. My man said, "I'm in the Hall of Fame."
He said, "I'm in the MFN Hall of Fame." He really wanted to say, "I'm in the
He
motherfucker."
said, "I don't care." He said, "Put your glasses back on."
Right.
Skip was about to get his ass. Skip was talking big shit. He told him to put his glasses back on.
Yeah, take that
Skip
nigga to
funny.
Zamunda.
Yeah, I do think he outgrew him though. But yeah. I mean,
No, you good. No, I just wanted to ask y'all because I was, following it, and when I seen it, I automatically thought that it was a situation where, maybe Skip Bayless may have said some things on his end, or being jealous, and so to speak. But I feel the way y'all feel too, as far as Shannon being very talented and being the star of the show. He outgrew him. So maybe it's a situation where he was just like, you know what, man, he really needs his own shit. What's the name of his podcast?
Club Shay.
Yeah, he need to just do his thing, man. Get his money, man.
I think it's that time. I saw this thing on a video from Stephen A. Smith trying to say he would let him be one of the people to come sit in the chair. With all due respect, Stephen A., Shannon Sharp is everybody you just talked about rolled into one.
Yep.
He was talking about Michael Irvin and what's the other nigga's name? Swagoo. And JJ Redick and Mad Dog. Skip is Shannon is all of them rolled into one personality.
Right.
So he's talking about he wouldn't mind him coming to do a rotation day on First Take. Nigga.
Why?
Man, Shannon Sharp would come to ESPN and be the best show on ESPN.
Yep.
If he had a show that came on at noon after First Take, I'll watch that.
First Take ain't what it used to be.
Yeah, it's not even close.
I don't even watch First Take that much anymore.
Yeah. He don't want Shannon Sharp on there because Shannon Sharp is a bigger star than Stephen A. Smith. Mm-hmm. This is what they don't want to. Shannon Sharp is. This is all connected today. Shannon Sharp is to sports media what women are to hip hop. Like it was consumed by people who admire the athletes. It's just for a long time the athletes didn't even have the opportunity or the skill set to be able to hold down the show, to have the credibility match the talent. So you had to fall on the shoulders of them Stephen A. Smiths and Skips and Rob Parkers and Chris Broussards. But the moment you get a sports athlete who's a Hall of Famer and a personality and knowledgeable and can articulate with a hell of a lot of swag to it, they're automatically going to jump everybody else. Yeah, Shannon Sharp is catapulted to the front the same way. Nigga, Glorilla is probably the biggest rapper in the world because once you get like that swag, that voice, the ability to put out a hit, and you a female and you connect with the females, it's over because the females will make you a star. So if you're a female who can connect with other females without making yourself be, she don't even come out on some like extra. I'm prettier than y'all bitches and blah. She don't do all that.
Right.
She be
all the extra.
With all the extra. Yeah. Okay, well you catapult to the top of the charts at that point. Now you the big dog in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? Like he is what they were, afraid of. An athlete who can do it.
Yep.
He can, and there's a couple of them coming up.
At whatever topic, sports obviously because you're a sports person and everything like that. But when it comes to issues or anything that's going on in the world, he articulates that shit perfectly all the time. He be
saying exactly what niggas want to say in the right way.
He says it in the corporate way for TV, and he actually he knows how to walk the line and actually step over it a little bit, without going too far with it.
He says salmon instead of salmon.
Yeah, he might say that. Yeah, that's
But he because there is a part of us that kind of annoys. I don't say that, but it annoys me a little bit with black people. Is that we anything you do to acquiesce to society, we look at it like nigga, you trying to. No, there's a method to how you got to handle shit.
Right.
And people like Shannon Sharp do it. He toes the line correctly. Because you got to conduct yourself a certain way in society. We're a part of a society. Everything's not a fucking NWA record. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas think everything is fucking get rich or die trying out here. That's not the case. You got to go to work. You got to present yourself to everybody, man.
I thought about that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm about to say real quick. It's so funny because it's an old saying, but it still maintains its value. There's a time and place for everything.
Absolutely.
And the reality is, I caught myself doing that at work in the meeting. I was just like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yeah, hey. Felicia talk about my white voice all the time, so I get laughed at about my white voice.
They call me Play Guy.
Fun guy.
Fun guy. DJ Fun Guy.
Yeah.
When they look into your shimmering eyes.
Yeah.
Not unusual to be loved by anyone.
But
you should have seen me that. I mean, I had my leg crossed and everything. Like,
yeah, I thought
that's how I
about
be hype. Mr. Reed, yes, Mr. Reed, yeah.
I thought about it because I was watching one of the news shows in the morning, like during the week one day, and a recent interview. Nate Burleson did an interview with Obama for CBS, and I put a note in my phone where I was just like talking about thinking about growth. Like you got like Nate Burleson who played in the NFL, he's on CBS. You got Michael Strahan who was on ABC, and they both are doing a good job. It's like at some point, are we selling out for mainstream, or are we just growing up and doing what we got to do to be like, all right, I'm gonna grow myself and my brand. Shannon Sharp, and he outgrew. There's two main guys that was on that morning thing, like that did this talk thing in the morning. It was Stephen A. and Skip, and Stephen A. got too big for Skip, and they split. At some point, so it's like it's just. Are we growing? Are we?
Yes,
selling
we
out
are.
Or what?
I don't want. I'm not gonna make this too much because I'm not only have I been back in church, I've been a little bit more rooted in reading and stuff like that. I don't want to make this too hoity-toity on the religious side of the game, but we have present yourself a certain way in the public, being able to articulate yourself and representing yourself in a positive image is that's the way God wants us to represent ourselves. Like this nonsense we try to uphold to in the hood that we got to keep it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't change. Come on, man. What are you obtaining by doing that? I don't have no. If we talk about how much of a struggle and how much PTSD comes from that experience, why the fuck would I want to live in that for the rest of my life?
right.
Like that, I don't want to be uneducated. I want to be educated in my takes, in my conversation with people, and my ability to advance professionally and teach to my kids. And we talk about it. It's almost like not having a daddy growing up and then getting older, having kids, and being like, fuck them kids. Did you not learn from it? You talk about how much you needed the man. Now you are a man with kids, but you're not going to be there for your kids. It don't make sense. Like, I don't understand how selling out is articulating your points.
You know what the point
It
of that
don't make
is?
sense.
No, I get what you're saying. Real quick, you know what the point of that is too? Part of the reason that people continue to be that way or do the things that they do is because, unfortunately, in our society, our culture is glorified. People glorify it all the time. Yeah. You being like, oh, nigga, I do this, I did this and that. Niggas, a lot of people, men and women in our culture, in our society, glorify being that way.
You know what's crazy, though? You're right. You're 100% right. But you know what's crazy? Italians and Germans Italians, I don't know if anybody's life has been, I don't know if the underbelly of any culture has been celebrated more than the Italian mob culture.
Absolutely.
And I don't know any group of people two groups, obviously on two ends of the spectrum, that have been misrepresented more than Germans and Jewish people. And it's their life's work to let people know that the preconceived notions that you have of me aren't true.
Right.
Why the fuck do we want to reinforce the preconceived notions? It doesn't make, and then anybody who wants to step outside the line, we like, oh, you no, nigga.
That makes a ton of sense what you just said.
Absolutely.
I mean, it makes a ton of
you.
sense what you just said. Like I remember we were talking about this when we was going through the whole thing about the Kyrie stuff or whatever. It's like you said, the Germans, they want to be like, all right, we're all not Hitler.
Yes, exactly.
We're more than that.
We're more than that.
Jewish people, we're more than people that just want to own banks and take your money and stuff like that. Us, we be like, oh, we trying to get out this shit. Oh, you selling out, my nigga,
Yeah, what
whatever.
you
It's like,
talking
yo, I don't want my family to struggle. Is there something wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah.
It's mentality, man, and this is.
And you know what?
I even go as far as saying it's a sickness.
And I mean, I wonder, do people prop it up? Are there German people that prop up stuff? They be like, you know what? That nigga Hitler wasn't wrong. Somebody's like, no. But us, you put a blue face video up there, and people like, oh, that shit is funny. That shit is ignorant.
It's just ignorant as hell.
It's not. No.
I remember going to college, right? And it was my freshman year.
And we're not. I shouldn't even have said that word. Hopefully, Facebook ain't flagging us or something.
Yeah, we not
propping him up.
Yeah, at all.
No.
I went to college my freshman year. We used to we stayed in this Finnegan Hall in Gannon. And we used to have a big in the lobby. We had this huge floor model TV, but it was a flat screen floor model.
Yeah.
You can rub your fingers like that on the screen.
Right, yeah.
It's huge. And so we sit on the couches.
Not the sound effect though.
Yeah, because we sit on the couches and we would like watch BET because we took watch BET. We'd be down there like 4 a.m. watching
Uncut
I ain't got no panties on.
Uncut video.
Yeah, BET Uncut. Yeah. We be watching all kind of stuff, and the white boys and the white girls from different parts of PA and Ohio will be asking us all these questions and how do we get our hair in waves and blah. I learned. I remember coming back and talking to my father. And he like, be careful, But I understand he grew up in the 60s and 70s, so his interaction with white people was a little bit different. While I still have my reservations about people in general,
Right.
it was a true, honest, inquisitive set of conversations we would have. Because it was just a lack of knowledge. We had no understanding of their lifestyle. They had no understanding of our lifestyle. But became some of
y'all had never been around white people.
And they never been around black people.
Yeah.
And so our conversations, we would be educating each other. And I believe this generation has taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Like, we got a teacher in my school, cool, man, cool. It's a whole nother conversation about the club. But he's a cool dude, real cool dude. But I'm not going to get his full name, but he goes by Mix. Mm-hmm. Not Mr., not Miss, but Mix. And the kids nowadays have zero desire. They could be pissed off, but he could have gotten them suspended. Like, got them, told on us to get them suspended. And they'd be like, Mix, whatever his name is. And I'm like, damn, in the moment of your deepest, darkest anger, you still respecting this man's pronouns.
Right.
We in a different world. We in a completely different world where, like, this mentality that this bullshit.
Oh, that's
we
why
hold
they call him Mitz. Okay.
Yeah, this mentality.
I thought he was like black and white or something.
No, he is not Mr. nor Mrs. is Mix. And so, like, but we're holding to this bullshit ass antiquated nigga who hold the shit down for the hood, and our kids is like, I don't care if I take a girl or a boy to prom. I don't care if my teacher is Mr. or Miss or Mix or what. It's a whole different world.
Right.
So in a minute, we going to be like dinosaurs holding on to this dumbass whole, like no Drake just came out with yellow fingernails. This generation don't give a fuck what we talking about.
We're
this
no
shit,
different than the old white people. Like
yes.
You see, like when we look at in politics, that's why they're changing so many laws now. They're trying to hold on to every single little bit of power they still got left because they know the dynamic of the country is changing.
It's changing.
So it's like, we're no different. The people that do that is no different than those old white men.
Exactly.
It's motherfucking Back to the Future Part 2. Remember? Them little kids came in there and he had that little pistol video game. And they was like, this is a baby's toy.
Yeah.
That's the reality of the shit. Like you said, being ancient. It's going to be ancient history. The generations that's passing on and how they are now. Excuse me. That is what it's turning into. A lot of stuff that we, in the rules and regulations and
it's out the window.
It's out the window.
I mean, they'll come in and be like, yeah, I'm taking such and such to prom and just keep talking. And in my mind, I'm like, you just said you're taking a girl to prom and you a girl.
I saw it at the
dance. It don't
dance.
even register to them.
I saw it at the dance. Chicks, I could tell a couple. In fact, the fight, I think, was two girls over. I was over a dude when I DJ'd that dance. But I saw the girls that was
No.
It was over a girl?
That was over a girl.
Okay, that's what I thought when I was there. Okay.
It was two girls fighting over
a girl. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
That's what I thought.
The reality we live in. That's what the world is. I mean,
she was in a cold ass little suit.
She had a cold suit.
She had a cold ass suit.
Her suit was cold. I gotta see how the suit. Her suit was cold. Oh, I had to take her out the gym because she beat this girl.
Oh shit, yeah.
But it's different, bro. It's just different, man. I just think it's antiquated thinking to still be on that hood shit and just I don't know. It's just dumb shit, man.
Like I said, we could have this conversation a million times over, or continue on with the conversation because it's a lot to talk about when it comes to this type of stuff.
But when it comes to the Josh shit, man, like this, even this, he not gonna get no sympathy from the people
with sense.
Yeah, with sense, and a lot of people with sense are younger. Like my daughter, the next election, she'll be voting.
Yeah.
My daughter will be voting in the next election, which is insane to me. She'll turn 18 in September, and they'll vote in November.
Jesus Christ.
She'll be 17 this September and 18 next. That entire generation of respecting Mix damn, I said his name. Okay, I ain't finished it.
Yeah.
Celebrating.
We didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, celebrating nothing. But to like, it's not even a thing where they're honoring, where they like feel like it's a badge of honor. It's just the way their world is.
Yeah.
It's just the way their world is,
and
man.
that is
They look at Ja like a dummy. They look at Ja Morant as a funny meme to them. Like, no longer will niggas like Ja be the nigga, I shot him because I like Ja Morant. They don't even think like that. They be like, yeah, you dumb. You a goofy. Oh, you done played your way out the NBA, you dumbass nigga. Like, they don't even, it's the same vitriol we have for dumb shit, but they dumb shit is our shit we think made niggas cool.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, that's my only hope for people like them, like politics in the future.
Mm-hmm.
That they'll be like, yeah, this shit is dumb. Like y'all just voted to take away my birth control rights. Nigga, I'm voting you out.
Yeah.
Like that's my only hope for people like them that things will change in the future.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
again, that's a whole nother conversation.
Yep,
but
so-
all right, we'll get out of here. So are you still trying to hit the other spot?
Trying to. I'm going to see. But she going to be mad at me because she had a shoot this morning. I just couldn't. I couldn't be at the lake at 6 a.m. this morning. I couldn't do it.
Right.
So.
All right, well, we'll head out of here.
She gonna be mad at me.
Episode 350, Ulysses, give them all your shits.
Ulysses Dickerson on all social media platforms. Right now, my social media is actually private. So just send me a message, let me know that y'all tuned in on here. Until we see each other again, stay blessed, healthy, and wealthy.
Per usual.
And man, here to another 350, hopefully.
Yes.
For real.
Absolutely.
That would mean 16 years.
Yeah.
I'm messing with you.
Oh.
We got alarms going off.
This nigga.
My bad.
Okay. That's it? You good?
Oh, yeah.
All right, Playboy, give them all your shits.
Playboy the DJ, man. At the end of the day, it's Playboy the DJ, Playboy DA DJ. You can find me on Instagram, Playboy_James3. You can find me on Facebook under my government. If you know me, then you know me.
They know you.
And you can find me on all DMST platforms. Like my father say, what do you say? Be yourself before you be by yourself. Well, man, great show.
Dev, give them all your shit.
Yeah, man. It's the Real Big Dev 216 everywhere.
Everywhere.
Do what has to be done when it has to be done, whether you like it or not. See y'all next week.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. DMST16
All
at
right,
yahoo.com.
my
Questions,
shits.
comments, concern, all that stuff, man. Get with us when you want to get with us. I don't even know what she said, but I know, you know.
She said, brainstorm, give me all your shits.
But yeah, as I said, and towards the beginning of the show, thank y'all for rocking with us through 350.
Yes.
350.
And again, we about to be re-upping up here, so the shows will keep coming. But again, when we hit these streets, when we outside, as the young people like to say, please pull up on us. Please support these events, man, and
Yes.
because it's really a good time. Pod and R&B, it's an experience. And I know we said when we're sitting here in the moment when you're creators of it, you always have a higher thought of it. But Pod and R&B is an experience that nobody is out there doing. And we need to get back into it before one of these fuck niggas take our idea and try to do it. But yeah, but it's like,
Right.
but y'all know, but it's the truth though.
Yeah.
It's a copycat world out there, and nobody comes up with new ideas. That's why you got so many remakes of movies out there. Nobody has new ideas.
Right.
And this one was birthed by us up here, and we need to keep it rolling.
Yeah, absolutely.
So again, when we out there, we hope y'all pull up. We never overcharged y'all. Hell, we basically lost money putting the events on for people, but we do it for y'all because we enjoy doing it, and it's always a good time. So we'll see y'all soon, man. Show next week. I'm sorry, you about to
No, I'm
say?
gonna say, and I guarantee y'all, the next Pod and R&B we prepping for, y'all better be there because it's gonna be better than ever. I just want to say that we gonna show up and show out, man.
As usual.
So that's all I've got to say about that.
Usual.
All right, y'all. So we'll be back next Sunday with a show. And again, we'll update y'all in the future about our whole schedule with everything as far as July, how all that's going to work. We won't have the whole behind the scenes conversation as you least said on the scene, but we'll be there. So it may be cloudy today, but the sun will come out tomorrow. And as long as you are here under the sun, live your life to the best of your motherfucking ability. I am DJ Brainstorm for you on all social media. That is DJ Brainstorm, the number 4, the letter U.
Hey, happy 350, man.
Happy 350.
Hey.
Fuck with him.